It's race morning. We've just arrived in Swansea, dropped the kids off at my sister's. I'm on the Morton bicarb. Kelly's on the massage gun. The nerves are high, even though this isn't a goal race for either of us. And yeah, I'm struggling to get the bicarb down. And we're both just...
It's actually pretty grim hearing you trying to chow that down.
Slurp, slurp, gulp, gulp. Right then, it's Swansea Half. It's Wales versus England versus the armed forces. Nervous, not ready, but looking forward to giving it a go. So last time I represented Wales Masters was in Shrewsbury, and what did I come, like 6th or something? Today I'm hoping to finish a little bit better than that, but we shall see. There's some very good English runners and some very good runners from the armed forces. But it's pretty cool. I'm going to be wearing the red Welsh vest, which doesn't fit me, in my hometown of Swansea, which is, yeah, pretty epic. Something I never thought I'd be able to do. So I'm excited for that. And it's a beautiful sunny day. Conditions look pretty good. I think it's going to be a little bit breezy, but hopefully, well, my tactics for the race are less about pace and more about trying to find a good group. In a half marathon, I really struggle when I find myself stranded and solo, and all my best results have come when I've just been trying to like hang on to a group. So if I can find a nice group, we'll see, at roughly my fitness level, then I'll be in a good place. So that's the plan, and then attack then from 9 or 10 miles hopefully, and finish as high up as I can, and hopefully beat the English and the army. But we shall see. Should have family and friends and stuff out on the route, so that's pretty cool. Harry and Alice will be cheering at some point. That's nice because, you know, they don't always hear when we race, and it's very rare that we both get to race on the same day. So that's pretty epic as well. How are you feeling?
I'm alright.
What's your race strategy?
My race strategy actually is to I don't know. I'm triathlon training, so this is just. I've got no idea what I'm doing today, but I'm trying to just basically tick off as many miles as I can at 8-minute miling. That's what I'm doing. So
strategy's locked in. Let's go.
Come on, Matt, keep it going.
here he is! Well done, Matt! Keep going! You're not finding him out fit. Said he was about fit.
Come on, Matthew. Come on, Kelly.
Come on, Kelly! Come on,
Come on, Matt, all in. You got this.
Here's Matt! Here's Matt! Woo! Lucky 8! Lucky 8! Woo!
Whoa!
Okay, I didn't record that much on the day, so I thought I would do a post-race breakdown, how the race went, and whether I beat the English. So it was such a great day. I absolutely loved it. It was so nice having family out there supporting. I love racing in Swansea, and it was just such a feel-good, fun race. I went out pretty hot. I went with what seemed to be the right group. There weren't really many options. There was one group that was going a little bit too quick, but then the group behind was going a bit slow. So I went with the quicker group. Eventually we hit a tiny little hill, and as always on a hill I get dropped. I was hoping I then would rejoin a couple of runners that were up ahead, but that didn't happen. So from about mile 2 I was in 9th place, and then I just stayed in 9th place for so long. And then on the way to the Mumbles, it was pretty windy with a headwind, and I started to fade a little bit, and 2 runners caught me, which I was actually relieved about. I thought finally I can work with some other runners, but I don't think I actually ran very well. I thought we were moving quite nicely, but my paces, they were my worst miles of the whole race. That probably to do with the wind as well. We were alternating who took the work on the front, but we weren't moving very quickly. But I think looking at other athletes that ran the race, these were the worst miles for most runners. Mile 9 was in the Mumbles, and we turned, so we were going to start to get a bit of a tailwind, and I said from mile 9 I would start to kick on, and that's what I did. I dropped the other 2 runners, well, ended up being 1 runner at that point, and started to kick on. Really wanted to reel in the 2 runners ahead, because I'd seen them up ahead the whole race. I just couldn't quite get there. Decided that at mile 11 I was going to give everything for a mile, just to give myself a chance of being within range of a sprint finish. So at mile 11 I really did kick it down, and I think I averaged like 5:14 a mile for that mile, and still they must have been getting quicker as well, because I just couldn't get close to them. Gave it all, did bring in the time gap between us, but wasn't able to catch them, and I think I was about 10-15 seconds behind, or maybe 20 seconds. So yeah, I came 9th. I was in 9th from about mile 2, and I finished in 9th as well. So it was a bit of a strange race where I didn't really let anyone pass me, but didn't catch anyone either. So probably paced it to my fitness. Frustrating that my game plan didn't pan out. Wasn't able to stick with a group. There just wasn't enough depth. But I absolutely loved the race. I felt like I was racing, even though I wasn't overtaking anyone. I loved the support, I loved the course. A little bit warm, not that warm, but I could feel it. And yes, certainly windy on the front. Overall though, just a fantastic race day experience. So in the Masters International, I did really well. I came 2nd place in my category. So in 1st place was an Army athlete called Dean Williamson. And then it was me, and then the Army guy that I'd been running with at about mile 9 came in 3rd. There was an English athlete that finished ahead of me, and a Welsh athlete, but they were in an older category. And other than that, I beat all the English, which is always nice, and all the rest of the Army lads. So yeah, a pretty decent result when it comes to the Masters International, which is really nice that I could perform well in Swansea wearing the Welsh vest. Oh, I haven't even told you my time, 69.34, so sub 70. It's not my best is 68 low, 68.18 I think it is. And yeah, but it wasn't a fast day. So it was a pretty solid result for the sort of race I was in, without a pack and not the fastest conditions. And now we move forward to my next goal, which I will announce soon. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it wasn't that much race footage, but hopefully you got a feel for Swansea Half. Definitely give it a race. It's such a good race if you can get in it next year. Can be a little bit warm because it's in June, but it's a great city. I'm very biased, but yeah, great course and amazing atmosphere out there. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I'll see you next time.